Jamie Dorley. I'm CEO of Nutritional Frontiers, and we're breaking through nutritional boundaries. Welcome back to the other half of the Jamie and Joe Show, the one and only, the godfather of nutrition, Mr. Joe Messino. How we doing, Joe?
Pleasure to be back with the architect, the Jamie and Joe Show, folks. Restructuring, going video.
And we are super excited to announce our February 2022 focus is the Get Fit Kit. As we continue to get prepared, bikini season's right around the corner. It's never too early to get in shape. And I heard something the other night. It says if you stay in shape, you don't have to get in shape. This time of the year, we always want to fine tune a little bit. So before we go into the incredible new Get Fit Kit, the sample of the month, and the new launch, let's talk about some of the incredible educational opportunities. And we have the biggest event ever. This is a huge opportunity for any healthcare professional or staff. You can join us live, you can do the stream, or you can get the recording. But we have our first professional training event of 2022 in my home away from home, Tampa, Florida, with the incredible speaker, Dr. Lisa Coach, and Dr. Len Branswitz. This title of this event is called The 11 Pillars of Health. And Joe, what's your thoughts? We finally got Dr. Coach. We've been trying a long time. You know, she was a top-rated speaker for Tony Robbins recently. These are the types of people that are joining our team.
You know, if you talk of these two practitioners, Dr. Lisa Coach and Dr. Len, these are functional medicine practitioners extraordinaire, folks. Top of the bunch, right? Cream of the crop, no doubt about it.
So really excited. Lisa is a medical doctor who owns Spectra Wellness and Lit Labs, two incredible practices in the Tampa area. She's been a colleague of mine, a client of mine, a friend of mine for 15 plus years. She does incredible work because she's one of the few medical doctors I know that practices functional medicine, applied kinesiology, and has a mind-body spirit practice that she runs, and she practices what she preaches. So her 11 pillars of health include things for healing and performance. A lot of her research has been on the mitochondria, but she's going to focus and tell her story of how she got into functional medicine, how she practices. So the ultimate goal and the purpose of these events is so that we can improve your patient outcomes and increase your practice profits.
Absolutely. You can't have one without the other. You have to make sure that everybody wins. It's a win-win for the patient, the practitioner, everybody across the board, and that's always been our goal.
We do have limited seating at this event, so you go to Nutritional Frontiers and sign up at the events page. You can also call the office at 412-922-2566. Take full advantage of this event. We do a really nice event. Lisa is going to be speaking in the morning from 10 to 12. Of course, I do a little opening act.
Aren't you going to do the opening act?
I do the opening act a little bit. I want to talk about quality in the nutraceutical world because quality is more important than ever.
Absolutely.
So a little about quality in the Nutritional Frontier story at 9:30. Lisa's going to take us through the 11 pillars of health from 10 to 12. We have a nice, healthy lunch right there on the premises. We provide that we don't have to leave the campus. And then Dr. Len and myself are going to bring us home going over the top 5 protocols. And the interesting thing is, Joe, we're going to focus on some areas that are vital to people's health, right? We're going to go into things like the immune system, the GI tract, which of course is now the second brain, right? Looking at how stress and sleep are such important components of functional medicine and recovery and performance, right? And of course, we got to look at detoxification and then the structural issues, including bone, joint, inflammation, and pain. And the interesting thing is, being that Len was a traditional pharmacist, you know, he graduated from your alma mater.
Duquesne University.
There we go, 1976. So Len graduated from pharmacy school, and then over the years, he got a natural medical license. He got the CCE, the Certified Clinical Nutrition, the natural pharmacy, and he's owned a nutrition shop and been a great client of ours since the inception. So what Len and myself are going to do is we're going to show you the path of what a person would take, right?
Yeah, and it's based on protocols. I love that, Jamie, because you know everything in these. You're doing it on protocols. This is again above and beyond what everybody else is doing. But these protocols all have common ground, and they're all going to be centered in the gut.
Yeah, the philosophy is the same, right? So Len's going to take us through, being that he has the experience in pharmacy. What does a person present with? What are some of the initial symptoms? What's the allopathic medical approach? What are some positives, if there are, and some negatives to that approach? What are some underlying genetic predispositions, right? How does environment play a role?
Right.
And then get into lifestyle, nutraceutical solutions for your patients. So we're going to take you all the way through, folks. This is really exciting time to present with Dr. Len, and we've worked on these presentations for years, so we're really excited for this one, Joe. Big event, professional training event, 11 Pillars of Health, how to get lit in Tampa, Florida on Saturday, February 19th. And also we have a small event on Friday the 18th, so stay tuned for details coming your way.
Look out. It's kicking off the year in a big way, Jamie. This is going to be awesome.
And we also have our usual training opportunities, right? We do the Robert Scott Bell radio show at 4 p.m. on the first Tuesday of the month, right? We do Wellness Wednesday every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Jamie and Joe show is live. And then we have Mondays and Fridays at 11 where we do our streaming service. So many different ways to participate. And hey, if you're a creature of habit and you want something every morning at 8 a.m., go to khbradio.com. There's many ways to participate. If you're not sure, you can go to our website. You can call the office to see, because we are committed 100% to education. I know some companies, Joe, when you talk about education, they say we're not in the education business. Nutritional Frontiers is in the education business.
The whole purpose of the company was to educate. You get healthy through education, right? That's the key. And the education has to be succinct, and it has to be utilized. It has to be able to be utilized, right? And that's why we do the protocols over products. We make it simple, we make it easy, all in one.
Yeah, so there's many ways to participate. You can go on every morning at 8. You can check us out Monday and Friday at 11. You can check us out Wednesdays at 7. Robert Scott Bell Radio, 4 o'clock on the first Tuesday. So there's many different ways you can watch these or listen to them live, or you can pick up the recordings.
Right, absolutely.
And again, this is going to culminate in our biggest event ever in Tampa, Florida, on Saturday, February 19th, right there in downtown Tampa at the Marriott. So we're super excited. Go to nutritionalfrontiers.com and check out more details for the event. So, Joe, that's our educational opportunity. And it is February. I know a lot of people focus on heart health. We know that's a key thing. We're going to build up to that. Because right now, one of the key things you can do for heart health, which is still the number one killer in the U.S.
That's right.
Right? Contrary to popular belief.
Right.
Heart disease is the number one thing that's going to take you down. We realize the heart burns the most amount of energy and it has the highest frequency of any organ in the body. Right? And we want to support that by doing one thing that's really key. The heart's telling me that if the weight was a little bit less, it would be able to pump the blood better. So things like blood pressure, cholesterol, triglycerides, all the cardiovascular risk factors. What about things like blood sugar and diabetes, right?
Absolutely.
What about the weight stress on the joints, right? This table is really strong, but if we all stood on it, it may not be able to handle the weight. So there's a lot of reason other than just the cosmetics of why is body fat management and the weight loss solution so important this month. So, Joe, what about the kit? We know so many times people want a kit, and it all starts with the Shake a Day Club. So first of all, why a shake? People ask, well, why do I got to do the shake?
You want to do the shake because it's simple, it's easy, it's targeted, and it's going to get things started in the right way. Get your body going.
This is food. This is food right here. So everything you can possibly need in the body. You don't get this from regular breakfast, though.
Oh, God.
That's why I recommend people do this as the first meal of the day, because it's going to give you all your macronutrients, your protein, your carbs, your fats, and your fiber. And how much sugar's in there? Your favorite number?
0.0.
Absolutely. This is non-GMO vegan shake, no artificial colors or flavorings or anything. It mixes right up in the blender bottle, and it tastes fantastic. And we added in, because we didn't stop there, we added in the Pro Colors. So as a little kid, I love the orange creamsicle. We make the orange dreamsicle. 1 scoop of each.
That's right.
Gives you all the macronutrients and then all the micronutrients. And it's staring me right in the face. We added something, because when we look at this, we look at energy, cellular energy, blood sugar, and adrenal. So we added Sensoril, the patented ashwagandha. Why is that so important?
Oh, well, first of all, ashwagandha is one of those Ayurvedic herbs that's been around forever, right? And it has a sole purpose, and that is to build energy, and calm the nerves. All in one. You can do it with this one nutrient. So, did we just go for ashwagandha? No. We went for the patented, research, trademarked form of ashwagandha to make sure you had the science and the studies to back up what this nutrient can do.
It has some great nutrients for mental energy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ginseng, inositol, and DMG. So it gives a non-caffeinated pop to neurotransmitters. So you have more mental energy. It also has some nutrients in there like green coffee bean extract to balance out blood sugar to give you more energy. And then some cellular energy ATP providers, things like CoQ10. So this is a great phytonutrient. Have you seen any fruit-based veggie powders that have all those support nutrients?
No, because what you're going to see normally, Jamie, is you're going to see a fruit powder
Yeah.
or a veggie powder, but you're not going to see one with targeted nutrients that actually take it to the next
We take
level.
a lot of pride in that. Nutritional Frontier is the first one to the market with their fruit and veggie-based powder with all the support nutrients. And this is coming right off the heels of the lean greens that has been one of our top formulations. So
absolutely.
that's part of the kit. And of course, we wanted to make sure we added another formulation to it, and that's the Berrytone, which works on multiple mechanisms of action in the body, including my favorite ingredient, Ervingia, African mango, which works on hormonal cravings, body storage, and body fat burning. So let's talk about the Berrytone.
Well, the Berrytone is probably one of the most comprehensive formulas that we have because it does work in multiple mechanisms of action. Yes, it works at a hormonal level, right? It helps with leptin and adiponectin. These are the hormones that balance feeling hungry and feeling full, right? It works on fat storage. It works as a thermogenic in your body. So it's going to work on all these different levels so that you're not leaving any stone unturned.
Yeah, I think for me and for a lot of people I talk to, when they're having difficulty losing weight, it's because they're hungry.
Yeah.
This will eliminate cravings.
Yes.
It also has green tea and green coffee bean extract.
There's the thermogenic part, right?
So you get a very mild thermogenic effect. It's not going to make you wired.
No.
But you get that heat burning effect with the body fat that's stored. And then, of course, we added in raspberry ketones. So great formula that we put together, and we've gotten great results on
Yes, the green coffee bean extract is one of my favorite ingredients. You get the benefit of the caffeic and chlorogenic acids without the caffeine, and that's important because that's what everybody asks first.
Yeah, and we added in some support nutrients, so you can do these a la carte or part of the Get Fit kit. And one of my favorites is the Tone and Lean. This is CLA, conjugated linoleic acid. The advantage of using something like this is it actually opens up the doors at your cellular level to the mitochondria. That's your blast furnace. That's your fireplace.
Right.
That's where all your nutrients are burned. So what types of people would have challenges opening up these doors?
Oh my God, everybody that's been sitting around for the last couple of months or maybe for the last 2 years. Okay, yes, everybody's going to have a little bit more stored fat over the last
What about pre-diabetics and diabetics?
Oh my God, absolutely. And then it goes back to the Garcinia that's one of the products here too, because when you ingest a lot of carbohydrates, if you don't burn them immediately, what do they store as? Body fat. So all of these have a great synergistic effect.
That's half the problem. The other half the problem is if your carbohydrate stores are full,
Yes.
any fat you eat in your diet,
Yes.
good, bad, or indifferent, gets stored as fat.
That's right.
I learned that recently on one of my favorite podcasts. So there's multiple mechanisms of action that are important when we're doing this. One is we got to stop the bleeding. And this is a good time, I think, after the holidays. We did some cleansing last month. Now it's time to get fit with the Get Fit kit. And of course, if you're having cravings, if you notice, I always tie the cravings into the environment. So if you notice, like after dinner, if you're watching TV or reading, if you sit in your favorite chair, you get more cravings. Well, control will help with any cravings for sugar, for food, for alcohol, for nicotine. You name it, it helps. All you do is take 3 capsules about an hour before, whenever you're experiencing those daily or weekly cravings. So there's our great focus for the month. We got the Get Fit kit. We got the a la carte, Tone and Lean, Garcinia, and also the control. And then each month now we're doing a sample of the month. That way you can experience a new formulation. So what's the sample this month, Joe?
Wow, the sample is one of my favorites. This is a single serving of our full spectrum hemp oil. Organic, certified USDA organic hemp oil. Comes in 4 different flavors, and you get a full sample of it this month.
So what's something you would use that for?
This is great to use just for relaxation. It's great for sleep.
So
It's great-
stress,
sleep, relaxation. We always call it pain and brain, right? Yeah, you can use it for pain relief. You can use it for sleep. You can use it for just relaxation.
So what I'm hearing from all that, Joe, is pain, brain, and sleep. So
Absolutely.
great formulation. We have 4 different flavors. What's your favorite flavor?
It changes all the time. Now, this time I'm going to go with mint.
Oh, minty
Yeah,
fresh breath
minty
today, huh?
fresh. Yeah.
Well, me, I'm a lemon drop guy, so I like the lemon. We also have cinnamon, if your favorite cinnamon. And we have plain for people that like that plain earthy flavor. So
Right.
there you go. Free sample of the month in the month of February 2022. The organic full spectrum hemp extract oil. So there you go. Last thing we want to really talk about for February, Joe, is our new formula launch. And wow, are we proud of this one. I want to thank our entire team at Nutritional Frontiers. This took a tremendous amount of work. This is still a prototype, right? So we're making this better and better all the time. But I think we did a pretty good job on this. This is the immune kit. Has anyone asked you in the last couple of years what can they do for their immune system?
Yeah. What products can I take? What can I do?
What can I do for
Yeah.
the immune kit? So based on our entire team's research, we put together this kit. And the great thing about the kit, it's an all-in-one kit, Joe. So it opens right up. You can see everything that's in this kit. What's in there? I don't even have to look at what's in there. I know what's in there. Immunomax, it's in there. Buffered C+, we got it. What about D3?
Of course.
Gotta have that. Super Zinc,
Gotta
it's
have
in
it.
there. And of course, quercetin.
Oh, yes.
So all
The
those
newcomer.
formulas are important
Yeah.
for immune boosting. We have the hand sanitizer in there also, just in case you want to keep those hands clean and sanitized. So we're looking at the kit. The great thing is you have everything in one. I recommend people do 1 a day of each. And if you get sick, you increase it to 3 to 6.
Yes, exactly.
Really simple. If you're ever not sure, we have a little cheat sheet right on the back for you. This breaks down what's in the kit and how to take it. And this is something, Joe, I would get for the family.
Oh, absolutely. And when we talk about the gift of health, my God, it doesn't get any better than this. Comes in beautiful packaging on top of it. You can even wrap it if you want to, but give it out to members of your family.
So there it is, the immune kit ready to go. It has all the formulations you need in there to help support your immune system. Rather than trying to go figure this out on yourself, buying a product on Amazon, going to the vitamin shop, or God forbid, going to a mass market or grocery store to buy your vitamins, why don't you get this solution for you? Something like this is fantastic. It has everything you need in there, and it has a breakdown on the ingredients. And if you're not sure, you can go right to our website. Has a QR code here, and you can learn more about
Right.
these formulas, because each one of these comes with an entire formula focus that outlines all the uniqueness and the importance and the effectiveness and how these ingredients work, and of course the dosages.
And they all have a specific use in the body, especially when it comes to your immune system. So having all of these in there at once covers all the ground, eliminates any questions.
And we have some of the key nutrients in this, right? I
Yeah.
always say C, D, and zinc
Yes.
are foundations of the immune system. But we added the Immunomax, and the reason we have the Immunomax in there, it has some key ingredients in there. Let's talk about these, Joe, because we don't give these enough credibility, right?
Right.
So let's go back through the Immunomax. These have incredible ingredients in it. I want to highlight one that we don't really talk about enough. This is the maitake PD fraction of
Right.
mushrooms.
Right.
We hear about mushrooms.
Right.
There's no shortage of mushrooms. Why is the PD fraction so special?
It's very special because there's one drawback with using mushrooms as a dietary supplement, and that is the molecule of these extracts is very large and very hard for the body to absorb. And as you always say, it's not what you take, it's what you assimilate into the cells, right? So the PD fraction is what makes the molecular weight of this ingredient the smallest available on the market. That means it's going to get into the cells and it's going to do its job.
Yeah, and that ingredient actually is where all the research that's published on mushroom extracts
Yes.
come from. So in addition to the maitake PD fraction, we also have DMG, darn mighty good dimethylglycine, the holder of 5 U.S. patents, feeds 41 transmethylation steps. What does that mean? It supports your body's immune system.
Absolutely.
And you do this methylation in so many different parts of the body. So why is DMG so important to you?
Well, it's important because it's an immune adaptogen. That means wherever your body needs it, an adaptogen, it's going to go there. So if you need antibody production, if you need macrophage production, if you need interferon, natural interferon in the body, that's where DMG will support that mechanism. And it increases oxygen utilization at the cellular level. So when we, look, nothing can live, no foreign invader can live in an oxygenated environment. Let's increase our oxygen as much as possible. Then the PSE, the positive side effect, is every other nutrient you combine DMG with gets better uptake into the cells.
I love it. And then we also have the rabinogalacticans. Those are inulin or prebiotic fibers. They've been proven to increase the number of immune cells in the intestinal tract. In addition, we have things like olive leaf. So this is an all-in-one immune booster. Has some very unique ingredients. We like the comprehensive formulations, so you don't have to take your responsibility on putting these together.
Plus, it has elderberry in it as well, right? We have it in 2 delivery methods. We have it chewable or capsule. This gives you a great option.
So there's the Immune Kit. That's our new formulation launch of the month for February 2022. We got the Get Fit Kit. We have some a la carte formulations. And we have our biggest event ever. So I have to stress the importance of joining us at this event in Tampa, right? We have some incredible national level speakers, Dr. Lisa Coates, Dr. Len Bransowitz, and Jamie Dorley, yours truly. And we're talking about quality. Then we're going to talk about the importance of ingredient selection, lifestyle therapies, 11 pillars of health, and then 5 key protocols every practice has to have.
That's loaded. That's a lot of information for one training seminar, so folks, don't miss that one.
So we're excited to come on down to Tampa. If you don't live in Tampa, no better time of year than come down February 19th to Saturday at a beautiful location, and we'll have a great group of people to join us at this event. So looking forward to seeing everyone down there. If you can't join us live, join us by the live stream, and at the very least, get the recording.
Absolutely. There's no reason to miss this one.
So thanks so much, folks. We appreciate all the support you provided for us in January and last year. We're looking forward to Get Fit.
Get Fit.
Right now, we got all the solutions for you, including in this is our new patient guide. So it's a great way to get more education on lifestyle therapies, an all-in-one patient guide. So check that out this month in February 2022. Let's make it a great month. Thanks so much for all your support, and God bless.